Blog Talk Radio.
Who they talking about? They talking about me. Serena Speaks. A hot new show coming to you straight out of Atlanta, Georgia. The king of the South. So you can say, I'm the queen. Bring you nothing but the best and the hottest talent from around the world. I'm your host, Serena, and I'm about to speak. Are you listening? Of course you are. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Serena Speak. I'm your host, Serena, and today I have a great show planned for you with a man by the name of an artist by the name of Sean Lyric. I love his name. And he's, an artist that has worked with many artists, big artists, and he's doing big things in the industry. I can't wait to introduce him. I can't wait for you guys to meet him. I would love, and I mean love, to speak with him. But he's an upcoming artist born in Port-au-Prince, Haiti, that is thriving in the music industry. Sean Lyric has opened up for artists such as JUELZ, SANTANA, and Travis Porter, and many others. So be sure for him. I'm sure that he's all over America and playing his beautiful music. And before we introduce him, I would like to give a big shout-out to Tangle and Twisted, coming soon by the one and only Shaheen Saheed, and also 30 Day Itch, which actually premiered and aired in August, scheduled as scheduled, and it was so funny. I had the most fun working on it, and it's by Keith Allen Hayes, who's working on an upcoming film now. I think it's called The Game, or I don't know the name, so I'm not going to quote it because I really don't know it, and I'm not going to pretend that I do. But he has an upcoming project also. And Miss Janine Tate, of course, Atlanta Heat 2. I love those people. They are great people, and Miss Janine Tate is the best boss ever. Of course, she's a woman. I love Miss Tate. She's awesome and beautiful to boot and so intelligent, and she's working on Rita, and it's hot espionage film. And the star is a woman. And she's, kicking ass all over the streets of Atlanta and bringing in the bad guys. I want to also give a shout-out to Secured Tightly, which I did a cameo in also, and that is with Miss Tessie Wilmouth. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm actually looking through some things right now because I'm waiting on our guest, and he hasn't called in yet. But, yeah, Secured Tightly, and that's just awesome, an awesome film. It was beautiful, a lot of beautiful people. Most of Atlanta Heat 2, you might as well say all of Atlanta Heat 2 was in it, and it was awesome, as usual. Talent and just beautiful, beautiful people. All right, guys. Let's see if he's going to call in. Not yet. I can't wait for him to call in, though, because we really need to talk about his awesome music. I like it, and I think you guys will like it, too. And as far as what's going on in the industry in Atlanta, so many movies are being made and songs are being made. Everyone is in the studio in one way or the other. whether it's on set or actually in the studio. And we're just such a creative bunch. And I love Atlanta. I'm so proud to be from Atlanta. And we have so much to offer here. But it's just getting so congested because everyone is flooding here. Everyone is flooding here. And it's a great city. It's a great time to be here. There's just so much creativity in the city and life and just so much going on that I know anyone around the world, which I know you're listening, would love Atlanta. I know you've heard of it, and we're awesome, and I love it. Okay. Guys, I am wondering what's going on. But anyway, I'm going to be in the upcoming comedy short directed and written by Mr. Shaheem Saeed, and I don't even know the name of it. Look, I can't even remember the name of the actual show, but it's a comedy, and it's hilarious. When I tell you funny, it's very, very funny. Of course it is if I'm going to be in it, right, guys? Yes. So it's very funny, and I know you're going to love it also. I will be Shirley of Laverne and Shirley, and I'll have my co-actors, my colleagues, I guess you can say, will be Scumbag and it's a crazy name. Anyway, I'm just going on rambling. Okay, I think this is our guest. If it's not, I guess we have a caller. So let's just see. Hi, caller.
Yeah, this is Sean Lyric.
Hi, Mr. Lyric. How are you?
I'm all right. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I've been doing some runarounds, and sorry about that.
Oh, it's okay. I'm glad you was able to, join us. I'm sure your schedule is quite busy. So, could you tell me a little about yourself or my audience a little about you?
Yeah, I'm just a small town guy, really. I'm from, Danbury, Connecticut, very small town, not very well known. And I grew up there as part of my, from elementary school up until high school. I was originally born in Haiti, but I moved. My family migrated here when I was 9, and I moved to Danbury, Connecticut. And from there, I went to elementary, junior high, high school. And then I graduated high school, and then I came to New York, Brooklyn, for college. And I've been here, for almost 10 years now, and here I am, just doing my music thing and just trying to make things happen.
Oh, so how do you like it there in Brooklyn? I'm quite sure it's a big change coming from Brooklyn, from Connecticut to Brooklyn.
Yes, it's definitely a big, big difference. It's at first it was really a lot to adapt to, because coming from especially the suburban area to, Brooklyn and, where it's the population just in Brooklyn itself is probably bigger than my whole state. So, it was a big difference, but, I adapted to it just kind of like I guess I'm a New Yorker now by default. But, I mean, you can never get too used to Brooklyn. Brooklyn is always just so much different than what I'm used to.
So what age were you when you moved from Haiti?
What changed? Well, the fact that I came up here for college, but, just a lot, because originally I used to do, I did music in high school just for, as a hobby. We had fun with it. I never saw a career or wanted to pursue a career in this, but, pretty much my life changed when I came to Brooklyn because, I was in school for journalism, sports journalism in particular, and, on my senior year, I couldn't no longer attend because the tuition, it was getting too high, and I couldn't make, the payments, and I didn't grow up, having the most, funds. So I was forced, I got thrown out because I couldn't pay my tuition anymore. So I turned to music. The people around me convinced me that I was talented enough to pursue music. So I took it upon that, and I've just been doing that ever since, and here I am.
What one sees as a downfall, it is often a blessing. And I think, sometimes it takes something traumatic to push us into our destiny. I really think that. And I think that was just a blessing. That was God's way. Because, you would have never quit. You would have kept until you succeeded. So he had to make it where you thought about music. And I think you're at your place where you need to be. And you're doing an awesome job. I love your music, by the way.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So what age were you when you came from Haiti?
I was 9 years old.
Wow. Now, that was a drastic move. Was it kind of, did you like it when you first came here to America?
I mean, I liked it because I knew what I came here for. Like, I was young, but I understood that it was a better life to come here. But it was difficult because coming to a new country where, I come from a completely different world. I didn't know not one word of English. I had to go to school and I had to learn all that from the ground up, just going through that experience itself where, people could be talking about you and you don't know what they're saying. They're looking at you differently because you're different, and they know you're a foreign kid from a different area that probably doesn't even get the best, looking from the outside, people are probably not thinking the most wondrous things about Haiti, especially at that time in particular. So, it was weird, but I just, what was I going to do? I came here for a better life, so that's all I had in my head. I'm going to get what I came here for. I'm going to make the best of it, and I adapted, and, it's been great, really. Growing up in Connecticut since I moved from Haiti has been just wonderful for me.
I believe it, because Connecticut is not a bad place at all.
Yeah.
Like, it's less crime there. So, were you musically inclined as a kid, or are your family, you have music, ability in your family and other family members?
Well, yeah, in Haiti, my mother used to have me and all my siblings take like piano lessons since we were kids, because she always wanted to keep us out, from just being a typical youth. So she put us into music early. I've always been in the church choir since I was a kid. I grew up in the church. So me and all my brothers, we've always, since I was 5, I learned how to play the keyboard and the piano and such. And throughout elementary school, I played like the clarinet. And then when I came to America, I played the clarinet in elementary school. And then in junior high, I played the saxophone. So, I've experienced so much musically throughout my lifetime. So, yeah, music, it's always been within me. I've always liked singing. I've always liked to entertain people, really, since I was a kid. I've always liked, to make people laugh and make people feel good and, make people just have a good time, whether it's me playing an instrument or me just running around the house singing, thinking I'm 50 Cent and Jay-Z and all that. So that's always, been something that my family, that's always been something my family takes. We've always had within ourselves, just the talent of being able to do music generally, whether it's sing or play instruments.
Wow, that's awesome. I figured you probably was into it as a child. So what were you saying? I'm sorry.
I was just saying I've always been into it. Like I've always loved doing it. I just never could have imagined me wanting to make a career in this, because I grew up like a sports guy. Like I've always been a sports guy, even until now. Like I've studied sports since I was a kid, as long as I can remember. And I've just always wanted to be the guy on ESPN breaking it down to everybody what this means and what that means and what that means. Yeah, and when that was cut short, I just had to go the other route. So God put me here for a reason is how I look at it, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah, he really did. Your music is awesome. So what genre of music would you place your category? And what name label would you give your music?
That's always tricky, for me because like I never like this, like when people ask me what do you do? I said I do music. They're like, what kind of music? I never like to say I'm a rapper because the stereotype that rappers get, especially in this day and age, you would just think it's somebody talking about how much girls they got, how much money they got, how much, weed they smoke and how they bust their guns. And that's just the complete opposite of me. I never want to portray that message. And even like in my music, I don't rap so much that you say I'm a rapper because I do sing as well. So the ability for me to mix in my sounds with me singing and melodizing and even harmonizing on certain records to me rapping, something that's heartfelt and rapping something as mellow as a Christmas song, which I have done, is, it's a genre that I don't want to just say, okay, I'm a hip-hop artist because people who've heard me, like I've been to meetings with labels and they've been like, your R&B sounds just as good as your rap. And some has been like, well, your rap is just as good as your R&B. And they're confused as to what I am. So I guess typically I'm a hip-hop artist, but I just really don't like to categorize myself. I'd rather like have the people, keep the people on edge. You guess what I am. You tell me what I am. Because certain people will have different insights of what they think, where they think you fit in the industry.
I think you're your own entity. You're talent within talent, and you're just bursting of talent and entertainment. And I can't wait for them to just be able to hear your song. So let's talk about your studio experience. Do you enjoy the studio?
Yes, very much. I actually enjoy it so much that I built one in my house so that way I can enjoy it as much as I can. Yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. So what was your state of mind when you made What You Know About It? What was your state of mind for that song?
Like I wish I had a crazy story for that, but it's really like just as you hear the song, as you would probably guess, because that song, I never made it, like I never really make songs with the intention of, hey, that's going to be a single. I really just make songs of how I feel for that spur of the moment. I literally was like back home because my parents still live in Connecticut. I went back home and I went to visit and I was just, literally cruising down the street in a car that had it was a convertible, and like I just started feeling that vibe. I think I drove by and I just saw some stuff, and I just felt like repeating that. It sounded really repetitive because I'm really silly like that. Like I'll come up with like really good songs just off me being myself, being silly and just like letting it go. So I'm driving down and I just started repeating that, and I caught myself like I started, because I beatbox just to fool around, and I started beatboxing and it sounded like something good. So now every time that idea comes in my head, then I start to freestyle off my head. And then, out of 6 lines or 8 lines, I'll have 1 or 2 good ones. And then those are the ones that I'll jot down in my phone and be like, okay, I can use that. And then when I get to my studio, then I start playing around with different, instruments in the beat pads. And then I start to really, put the track together in my head. And then before you know it, I call the producer over and we make the record. So the record really comes from me driving down the street, being my typical silly self, and I came up with that concept of the record. It's really no crazy secret behind it, really. It was just a spur. That's how I felt at the moment, and I just put it on wax.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm gonna let you introduce your song. What You Know About It? Let's introduce it.
Okay, this is Sean Lyric, CT's finest, Nexus Nation in the building. And this is my single, What You Know About It. Go get it on iTunes, too, if you get a chance. Check me out.
Yeah. Okay. Lyrics. Tell me what you know about it. 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 The money, I'm bout it. The cars, I'm bout it. The clothes, I'm in it, yeah. I'm in it, yeah. I'm in it, yeah. Tell me what you know about it. 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 Riding through my city, thinking about a milli. I'm feeling like Diddy, cause I got it. I got it. See, I'm finna get it turned up. Every show I murder. And that's word up, cause I got it. Yes, I got it. Look, tell me what they hating for. I'm just trying to get this cake and more. I'm grinding like I never ate before. This God's will, y'all can never make me fall. It's next nation, that's who I'm riding with. We getting money, nigga. A lot of it. Tell me what you know about 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 it. The money, I'm about it. The cars, I'm about it. The clothes, I'm about it. I'm about it. I'm in it, yeah. I'm in it, yeah. I'm in it, yeah. Tell me what you know about it. 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 Yeah, I got it, cause I'm about it. Tell me what you know about it. Haitian nigga, so I'm rowdy. I rep CT and so proudly. I shine even when it's cloudy. When I'm on the scene, it gets crowded. And I can give a damn what the haters say, as long as my niggas is around me. Coming for the top spot till I drop, I will not stop. Something like warm liquor. Can you tell I'm a hot shot? This next nation, that's who I'm riding with. We getting money, nigga. Hey, tell me what you know about it. 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 The money, I'm about it. The cars, I'm about it. The clothes, I'm about it. I'm about it. I'm in it, yeah. I'm in it, yeah. I'm in it, yeah. Tell me what you know about it. 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 The money, about it. The cars, about it. The clothes, about it. Tell me what you know about it. I'm in the jet. I'm in the jet. I'm in the jet. Tell me what you know about it. I'm in the jet. I'm in the jet. I'm in the jet. Tell me what you know about it.
All right, I love it. I love it. And listeners, it would be great if you call in to speak with the guest and to compliment his music. Sean, can I ask, what has been your experience in, opening up for all these big stars? Have you ever been starstruck?
Nah, I've never been, I wouldn't say starstruck. Some people that I've run into, I have, because growing up admiring certain artists, you always, when you see them in person, you're like, wow, I'm really about to perform on the same stage this guy comes on next. But as far as being starstruck, oh my God, no, I've never really gotten that, because I've never put value into these things, because this is not something I've always wanted to do. Maybe if I grew up as a child, I want to be a rap star, and then I see a rap star on stage with me, maybe then I'd probably feel different about it. But the fact that this is still kind of new to me when I see myself on stage with the JUELZ or Travis Porter or, whether it's Wyclef or and stuff like that. So to me, it doesn't really strike me, but I just, if anything, I'm just grateful. I always thank God for giving me opportunities to have a certain platform where those guys are to do my thing.
Mhm. Mhm. So who would you say inspired you as a kid?
As a kid, musically or just generally?
Yeah, musically. Who musically inspired you? As growing up, what artists did you really look up to or just enjoyed their music? Who inspired you to just want to do music?
To be completely, it's crazy, but that my favorite rapper of all time is Jay-Z. But growing up as a kid, you couldn't tell me I wasn't 50 Cent. You couldn't tell me that. To me, that he probably has the biggest influence on me in music because growing up, like I literally came up on that G Unit time. I even had a little group. You couldn't tell us we were not G Unit. We used to run around the school with we used to write we used to have our crew name on our T-shirts with like the markers, like 10X, not even 5 extra large, 10X big T-shirts, and our name is on them. And we're walking around school with the G Unit headbands and the G Unit Reebok sneakers. You couldn't tell me I wasn't 50 Cent. So to me, he probably has like the biggest influence from the youth to now, me doing my thing. It's definitely 50, but my personal favorite all time is Jay-Z. But 50, that I just thought I was him. I don't know why. I just thought that was him.
Okay. Okay, so your song, You Can See How I Live, what inspired this song?
That song, I recorded that song in 2012, yeah. It was early 2012 when I did that song. That song was really just another song that I just felt was right. When I wrote it, I had that song. I was just home, and at the time, my publicist that I was working with at the time, he wanted me to make 10 brand new songs and 10 brand new videos so that we could just have material, the material to put out each week. And I'm just in the studio writing a song, and it just came to me, because it was about to be springtime, that this song sounded like a song that could do well around that time. Because, nowadays people, they want to dance and they want to bop their heads. And at the same time, I want to, that's how I speak. That's how I would, if I went to a club and I was trying to, take a girl home, that's how I would speak to her. You plus me, we make magic and all. Just trying to kick little lines for her to make her feel good. And at the end of the day, trying to act like I'm some big shot, let her know, yeah, come check how I live, because if you see how I live, you're going to want to be with me. Just little things like that, typical dudes see the girls in the clubs when they have a few drinks. So that's what really inspired that song, just the timing and, the beat. When my producer made the beat, it gave me that vibe. So I feel like it's something I wanted to rap on, like I'm talking to a girl, and then I want to sing on the hook to make it, to smoothen it all out, to just make a good balance of a real good, feel-good record. And that's actually, I'm not even a crazy fan of that song, but everybody who's heard it will be like, yo, that song is it, that song is it, that song is it. But me, I'm always the hardest critic on my own self, so I'm always yeah, I mean, it's all right. But people be like, yo, that song is it, bro. It's hot, the beat is hot, the hook is crazy. So, people always really get a good feel for that record.
Oh, okay. You know what? You have chemistry. With your music, you have a relationship with your music, and that's what makes you musically balanced, if that makes sense. But you have I'm listening to everything, your process, your train of thought, your process of making your music, and you are totally in it, mind, body, and soul. I fucking love it, and I would love, for you to let me hear your new stuff when you finish, in the studio, or if you have some, we can book you for a later date. I would love to hear for my audience to hear your music.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm actually working on a ton of new stuff to put out later this month, so I could definitely get some stuff over to you.
Oh, okay. I would love that. Yeah. Okay. Let me go into Sean. Your other song, but I wanted to know before I go on. And I'm sorry if I drifted off a little bit there. I wanted to know, when will it be ready? Your new music. Mhm.
Oh, the 23rd. I'm putting I wanted to do it around the holidays, but I didn't want to do it like exactly on the holiday, so I decided to put it out on New Year's Eve. I'm putting out a project.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve actually. I said that wrong. New Year's Eve, so December 23rd.
But it made sense though, because that's when everybody will be having all the parties, and you know,
exactly.
they're gonna be partying. You know, that was so smart. That was so smart.
And the way we're doing it with the CD, there's an album, look like an album / mixtape, whatever people want to call it. It's really all original songs, but it's there's a release party / concert that I'm doing, and inside of each CD I have the ticket in there. So if you have the CD, you automatically get in there for free. So that's for anybody in the New York area at least. So we're looking forward to that. And the CD officially releases on the 23rd, and the album release party / concert is on the 30th, the following Monday. So, you know, we're definitely looking forward to that. And we have, like, everybody's on it. You know, Cece, she does a wonderful job for me. She's already on it, getting, like, press and all that stuff there. So we're looking forward to that. It should be exciting.
Yeah. Miss Cece Vance of CC Vance, New York, is awesome. I mean, NYCC, I'm sorry. CC Vance of CC Vance, NYC, right?
Yeah.
Publishing. I mean, not publishing, but publicist. She's a celebrity publicist, and she is awesome. She is awesome. She does a great job for her artists. Yes, she is. And let me ask, what was the latest, and who was the last star that you had the honor to perform with?
Perform with?
Or open up for, or perform with, or what was your last?
That would, I don't know if, you know, people really consider him a star or, you know, big time, but I performed for the Prince earlier this year. The guy in Good Music, the rapper in Good Music, I performed for him. I opened up for him in Atlanta at his at a concert he had, and I think it was about January or February, something of that sort. Yeah, I think that's the last one. Yeah.
Okay, that's where I'm located, Atlanta. So you was here. This is the music hub, and, you know, it's becoming a film hub. This is a great city. It's so electric with just creativity, and, you know, it's a good thing. It's a beautiful thing right now, all the creativity going on. Okay, so let's go.
I love Atlanta.
Yeah, I'm a Georgia peach, born and raised. So, yeah, I love Atlanta, too. Hi, guys. We're going to go into Sean lyrics. You can see how I live.
Look, you plus me, baby, we make magic. It's been a while now, I wanted you. I like them fine, thick, and classy. So tell me what you wanna do, baby, you my kind of girl. You know I'm your kind of guy. Out of space shit, I ain't just kind of fly. Why don't you come to the crib where you kind of shy? Let me go to work on that ass, girl, 9 to 5. I'm in love with your body, you're blessed. No stress, but you got a whole lot on your chest, yeah. And maybe I can help, so let me start by taking off your belt. Oh, girl, I just want you to see. Want you to see. And you can see how I live. Oh, girl, I just want you here with me. You here with me. And you can see how I live. Pretty girl, no doubt, she the flyest. Now dead, head dead, you a goddess. But if you wanna roll with the finest, come over to my crib, you can see how I live. Pretty girl, no doubt, she the flyest. Now dead, head dead, you a goddess. But if you wanna roll with the finest, come over to my crib, you can see how I live. In the morning, you making breakfast first, looking good in your nicest shirt. See, I shocked her, I put in electric work. You was wifey, I had to see you reckless first. And your smile so amazing, the way you look at me in my eyes driving me crazy. And I've been told you that I don't smoke, but if you was a blunt, baby girl, I start blazing. It'd be the littlest things that you appreciate that'll have me lick it and eat it like you a piece of cake. Yeah, and now you rolling with the finest. Come over to my crib, you can see how I live. Oh girl, I just want you to see, want you to see, and you can see how I live. Oh girl, I just want you here with me, you here with me, and you can see how I live. Pretty girl, no doubt you the flyest. Nails did, hair did, you a goddess. But if you wanna roll with the finest, come over to my crib, you can see how I live. Pretty girl, no doubt you the flyest. Nails did, hair did, you a goddess. But if you wanna roll with the finest, come over to my crib, you can see how I live. Oh girl, I just want you to see, want you to see, and you can see how I live. Oh girl, I just want you here with me, you here with me, and you can see how I live. Want you to see, want you to see, and you can see how I live. You here with me, you here with me, and you can see how I live.
Awesome. I love it. I love the beat and, everything. I love it.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah. You had me vibing and weaving and jerking and shaking and, Thank you for that. Thank you so much. So, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Where do you feel like your music is going?
I feel like, to be completely honest, I just feel like I'm the kind of artist. I mean, this probably sounds cliche, but I'm the kind of artist that this generation in particular needs. Not even just want, but need. Because the thing with me is that my music, like, I like to me, I'd rather have somebody tell me, yo, your song is whack, but I feel you though, than, just to make hot records. Because to me, I'm trying to send messages out there. And a lot of things that I speak of in my music, people go through the same things, but they're afraid to speak of it because it's probably not the cool thing to talk about, or is it the trend? So people are afraid, well, people are not going to download this, I'm not going to sell. That's not my main focus. My main focus is to have a connection with all of my listeners. So if I could get that first, then, the money will come. Once people feel you, they're going to buy your stuff. But if somebody just, you put out one song and that's hot, now they expect that same kind of song again. You put out a bubblegum hit song. Okay, that's hot, but what are you going to do next? You got to come up with another bubble hit song. But when you build a foundation where the fan base, yeah, exactly. But when you build a foundation where your fan base know, okay, you're gonna come from the heart. You're gonna speak about things that they go through on a regular basis. You're gonna really connect and relate to them. Then they know anytime they're going through something, they could just throw on that Sean Lyric song, and that'll somehow lessen their pain or make them feel like, okay, at least I know somebody feel me. Even if that guy, he's on the radio, he's on TV, but me and him have that in common. People like to relate to these stars, which is why they buy, these big jewelries and stuff, just so they can feel like, hey, I have the chain that Kanye West has or Trinidad James has, But with me, I want that in my music. I don't want that to be materialistic. I want that in my music. So in 5 years, I see myself having a major impact on this game one way or another, whether it's like, yo, who is this guy thinking he could bring all that, positive stuff and all that, or, hey, we needed somebody like this and he finally arrived and we don't need to get oversaturated with all these, turn up club songs, and we could actually, turn it down a bit and listen. Like, that's why I did that single, What You Know About It. I chose to do that single because it's like both in one. Like, when the hook comes on, tell me what you know about it. You think you're just getting a typical turn-up song, but at the same time, when the verse starts, I'm rapping on it. So I kind of, trick people into listening to my method. You know, I start with telling you about it, which is really catchy and everybody want to sing it. But then I start rapping, you know, tell me what they're hating for. I'm just trying to get this cake and more. I'm grinding like I never ate before. This God's will, y'all can never make me fall. I'm staying true to me being into the real lyrics of this rap thing, which is why I do it, so people can understand, like, tell me what they're hating for. I'm trying to get this cake. Like, I don't got the cake, but I'm trying to get to it. So when I say the money, I'm about it, that doesn't mean I have it. That means that's what I want. I'm about money. I want money.
That's right.
You know, so that's what that song really is. It's not just like it sounds clubbish. You know, it sounds like something you just want to, you know, vibe to, and when you're in the club, you could sing along to it. But at the same time, when the verses come, you're going to feel what I got to say. You know, you're going to understand that it's not just, you know, turn up. It's like, oh, damn, this guy actually talking about something on this song. So that's what I wanted to do with that record in particular, and that's why I like that record so much, because all different crowds could relate to it, whether you actually have the money, you're about it, or you want the money like I do and you're about it, or you just want to turn up. You know, you want to get drunk and turn up.
And it makes you turn up.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. It makes you turn up. And I want to thank you so much for joining us tonight. I'm sorry we started a little late, but that kind of chewed up our time. Time is up right now. My time's concluding. I want to thank everybody from Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+, Tumblr, Pinterest, every social site that I advertise on. Thank you so much. I'm on every social site. You guys get out there and follow me and like my page. I'm Serena from Serena Speaks, and you can find me on anything musical and anything social. I promise you. Thank you so much, Mr. Lyrics, and I can't wait to interview you again.
Thank you. I mean, I appreciate you just taking the time out to do this. You know, it's appreciated. Thank you.
Do you want to give a shout-out to anyone right quick?
No, I just always shout out my team, Nexus Nation, and those guys know who they are, and everybody who supports me. That's pretty much it.
All right. Well, share the link. Did she send you the link?
Yeah, definitely. I'll do that. I'll get everybody on my
share the link so people can hear your interview and, you know, more people listen. But you're being heard around the world right now, and I want to thank you for joining us, and you have a great evening, and please be sure to come back.
All right. Thank you very much, dear. Take care.
All right. Bye-bye. Bye, guys. See you next week at 11 o'clock. Serena from Serena Speaks. Bye.